So I've come to India to learn more about what is an Indian entrepreneur like? What can we learn from them? What are the challenges they face? And for that, I recently went to the startup grind Ghaziabad Pitchathon. And I thought I'm gonna ask some people some easy questions. My first question was, what does it mean to be an Indian entrepreneur? What are Indian entrepreneurs excel at? What are their strengths, the things that make them stand out?
Indian entrepreneurship has has faced a lot of turmoil in its journey, and but though we see that because of the new government, we see a lot of scope of new entrepreneurs helping the future problems and generation problems. So
Indian entrepreneur there are lots of chances for developers and other fields. People can learn, people can earn, people can create jobs. They can create jobs and make country financially strong. So that's the main thing. I'm thinking like it's a unique opportunity for all the entrepreneurs. So I think that's the main part for every entrepreneur.
Yeah, Indian entrepreneurship is just as of now, it's a trend and it's a dream for every youth, because everyone want to be successful in their life, and they make their name in this entrepreneurial journey. They want to just get a status. That's all. That's why there are many youth is going to just turn up their own as an entrepreneur.
Well, talking about Indian entrepreneurship, I guess Indians excel most at one thing, and that is jugaad. We've got this word called jugaad, where it means that you're gonna use as less resources as possible, and you're gonna do most out of it. So using less money and doing more out of it is called jugaad in India, and that's what we excel at most, in my opinion.
Well, the Indian entrepreneur is all about, living on jugaad. So in Indian terms, the jugaad means, you collect bits and pieces and build a business out of it. So that is how the Indian entrepreneurial journey works. And on the other side, it takes a lot of hustle to be an Indian entrepreneur, because the market, if you are trying to bring on some international ideas inside a developing country, then it takes a lot of effort to just, make the people habitual of it.
We excel not only on a particular thing, but we have a larger perspective of everything. So, we at Purdycards.com, we first moved to the US markets and explored that market instead of just focusing on India. So, we have a larger perspective and we are trying to capture as much as possible.
Okay, so for being an entrepreneur, Indian entrepreneur, it's like a kind of a lot of opportunity, because there are different regions, different people, they follow different culture, and there are lots of problems in India. So what we have is a lot of opportunity. We can just find a niche audience and solve a particular problem for them, and we can also scale them. Like if you know Ritesh Agarwal sir, the founder of Oyo, what he did is just find a particular problem that no one was looking for there. So in this kind of it's kind of great opportunity to be in India and solve a lot of problems as a kind of a startup and earn from that. So I feel very proud to be one of these.
Actually, I want to be an entrepreneur because my father is a businessman and I want to retire. So that's why I'm being an entrepreneur.
Being Indian entrepreneur is like you are easily available with the technology partner, because most of the Indian engineers are famous worldwide. So you easily get co-partner who is good with technology. This is the first advantage we have, and we have a big market capture. We are millions of people. If your startup is consumer focused, then you get good market easily available if you are living in a metro. So this is a basic two big advantage working in India.
Okay, so in my perspective, Indian entrepreneurship is like, since we are a developing country and we have lots of problems to solve, and Indians are good at solving problems. So and we want to live big. So we have not that much of fun, but we want to dream big and live big. So we take out ways which we say like jugaad, as you mentioned earlier. So jugaad is a way of living big with limited set of resources. So that's what Indian entrepreneurship is about. We are now developing to other sectors as well, like many startups are working in the space sector and in the IIT Madras and in the southern region of India. And also the technology hub is like the services, the IT industry is mostly in India. So worldwide we develop very nice products for the world as well as for the Indians.
So the main power Indian entrepreneurs have is the population. It's actually the power as well as a drawback. The power is that you get lots and lots of huge market. So if you today see the US and the Chinese, they all are trying to capture the Indian market. So even if we talk about the Chinese app TikTok, so it's very famous. It's I think the most famous app in India right now. So that's how the population is helping Indian entrepreneurs.
We actually we believe that if you go into depth of anything, for example, if I talk about the ideation thing, that's all like we believe if you go into deep of anything or any idea and then you come up and then see the root of the challenges and the problems which is going on in the current field, that will actually develop the confidence in us and give the motivation to work on this particular aspect or any area or field. So that's how we connect ourselves. If I talk about the idea, then the startup. That's how we start the journey and end it.
My other question to them was, what are challenges Indian entrepreneurs face here in India? What do we need to tackle to succeed?
For a startup, as an entrepreneur, it's really tough to find investors because people think like if they have any concept, they can easily get funding. I think it's not a part of entrepreneurship. So if you have a plan, then you have to first go to traction. Then after that, you have to ask for funding and other part. So that's the main thing. That's the main challenges in our field.
As I'm telling you, like the people are it's still a traditional thought process that people are living in. We are still trying to develop it. They are adapting towards the digital technology, and that is where I feel it will take a little bit of time to for the customer to get used to that similar kind of products in the tech side. On the other side, from the investment perspective, the Indian entrepreneurship or the Indian startup ecosystem is growing at a good pace. And I'm damn sure in the next couple of years it will definitely go higher and higher. To name a few, there are companies like Paytm, Oyo. These are the companies who are now a global unicorn brands, and I'm looking forward to seeing similar kind of companies coming up more from the Indian ecosystem.
The main challenges that I believe in a global, if I give my answer from a global perspective, is that Indians have always been thought of as a service sector market, like they are good at working and getting the things done, but never leading. But when you talk about entrepreneurs and Indian entrepreneurs, you have to think about that they are good leaders also in the market. It's not just about getting the thing done. So the present outlook has changed now, which I believe, and it's really helping
being an Indian entrepreneur, there's the biggest challenge is just because lots of youth are going through this entrepreneurial journey and they are facing a problem atmosphere. Because lots of cities like Tier 2 cities, Tier 3 cities, there are no atmosphere for entrepreneurship or startup. So they have to move to Tier 1 cities like metro cities where they can get atmosphere for their startup. Yeah, they can choose their co-founder, such their co-founder, and they can go for funding as well. So this is the main challenge that as an entrepreneur I am also facing the challenges. That's all.
Being an Indian entrepreneur comes with its own challenges and the plus points. So the challenges that I faced here were that people are not open to explore newer options. They have a very traditional mindset in certain things. So exploring newer avenues and exploring newer things in terms of technology or anything around that, it's not very prominent here. So outside India, people are more open to newer technologies and moving fast. In India, people go at their own pace and are not ready to explore newer things. So that's one of the points which I faced.
Well, being an entrepreneur in India is actually a pretty good challenge because there's pressure from all sides. The thinking of normal people in India isn't the same as abroad. when I try to take a comparison, because the stuff with you guys is that you want to be an entrepreneur, your parents actually say, okay, go ahead, do what you want with your life. But here you've got pressure from parents, you've got pressure from teachers, from the society, what you should have a stable job, you should get a government job or something like that. So being an entrepreneur is actually a huge step for someone. Even the decision itself is actually a pretty huge step. That's what I'd like to say about the whole scene. And once you get into it, I'd say that there are opportunities as well, but there are difficulties, because up till recently, we participated in a competition called the India Innovation Growth Program, and we won a $1 million rupees there to work on our products further on. So there are opportunities for people who are doing stuff, but it gets harder, because in India, because of the population, there's a lot of competition as well, and entrepreneurship is the new heat.
First is the availability of the infrastructure. Like co-working is the new trend in India. Before 1 year before, that things were not easily available. Second is the lack of capital. The structured capital, VC funding is not easily available yet. It's restricted to few metros only. We don't have that ecosystem, strong ecosystem as of now. We are working on it. Perhaps maybe in few years we will get better infrastructure and it will develop in the time. This is the current challenge the startups normally facing as on date. So in India actually now the population is mostly in the average age of like 24 to 30 years. So the technology adoption is good, but yet it's like in the foreign countries like US and developed countries, so we are lagging behind like 2-3 years back. So when technology, what is being implemented in suppose the US today, and that comes after 2 or 3 years in India. So there is a lack of technology adoption, and even after developing some good products, people are not willing to adopt, since they have a mindset of going by the usual manual pace, so they are not very much intending to adopt the new ways. So this is the main challenge. And then funding is again a challenge to build a big product that is scalable to masses. Yes, there needs to be some funding and also some technical know-how. So technical know-how we get because of so much of engineers in India, but yet quality engineers are very less.
Yeah, one challenge is like for example, if you're pretty young and then you are starting at a very early age, you get the guidance from other people, but it's all like you go and then try and then get the things done, right? So if you're sitting idle and then after that you're thinking that you'll be getting things done at your own end, this is not happening. So most challenging thing is like the fundraising, I would say, because you have to pitch your idea and then have to convince people how much you. And the first thing, which is very foremost for all the people who are into investing, they are like, if you're capable enough to scale your business first and then go to them, that would be good for the people who has some background and then finances to manage, but it could be difficult for the people who do not have, they are not working and then they have to start. I guess that should be some lenient way to tackle all these things.
Actually, we have to fight with our families too, because some of them saying that you have to do a job for your income. If you don't have a job, you can't be a good quality of a life. So we have to face our family with many.
That's kind of security. Like the parents would allow us to just directly jump into the entrepreneurship part or startup part. Like what they suggest us to take the secure path, like that provide us a security or a kind of fixed income at the end of the month. But they are not allowing us to follow the thing that we are excited about or passionate about. So, but it's kind of also a great concern for us. But still, it's a great opportunity to be in India at the time.
So the challenges are population itself, because you have lots of different mindsets. So you need to deal with all the kinds of various hierarchy of mindsets. You need to deal with people, and that's, I think, the most difficult task.
I thought I would just point out some very interesting points I personally learned through these interviews. I think the first point is about jugaad, this kind of concept which basically means how Indians try to find creative new solutions. If something comes your way, you still find a way to solve it. no matter what happens. And I think that is something key to Indian entrepreneurship, that Indians find a way. You know, it doesn't work in your favor, some things are missing, you still find a possibility to make it work. And I think that's something we can learn. Facing the adversity, whatever things coming your way, and still finding a good solution. The other thing that I find also very interesting is the pressure that some people face. You have a lot of competition, your family might not even like what you do, your friends might not accept it. Even though entrepreneurship has becoming more popular and many people aspire to be an entrepreneur, it is still kind of social stigma. You know, most parents want their children to be a doctor, an engineer, or some other safe job. So becoming an entrepreneur is not always easy. And so these challenges Indian entrepreneurs face might be similar than many people in other parts of the world also face when trying to start a business. And I hope you liked the video. Please leave your comments below and let me know what you want to learn more here in India. Who should I interview? What should I show you? What are you interested in? And until next time.